Hi, I hope this webcast meets you well. My name is Mark Annie. I am in the promotional school established by MMM. We are studying to become leaders. We are studying to become best hands. We are studying to become sources of assistance to those who are joining the system. And this webcast is all about telling you, I know you must be wondering, I just introduced myself as a student in MMM. What is MMM? This video is actually to teach you, to encourage you, and to educate you on what MMM is all about. And I titled this webcast, MMM Financial Revolution. I'll see you at the end of this video cast. I believe you are going to join this team, this great team. It's a great team that's transformed many lives, that's made people from poor, they become rich, from rich, they've become wealthy. I hope you join the movement. So I'll take you through some 6 or 5 slides of introduction, explanations on the rules, ideology, and how MMM works. So let's go there. The next slide is a brief introduction that I made about MMM. First, MMM is not a scam. Most people think it's a scam. It's not a scam. It's real. Over the years since it started in 1989, government has fought this system, trying to shut it down, but they failed. It has come to futility. And when did MMM actually start? Well, you heard me right. It started in 1989, and it was founded by a man called Sergey Mavrodi, who thought of an idea. He came up with a dream, a vision of galvanizing people, gathering people together to pool funds, consolidate their funds globally, so that someone who is in Africa can actually reach out for help, financial help, to someone in Russia or in America, and get it without any hitches. That is a brief introduction of what MMM is all about. And I will take you through the ideologies of MMM, what MMM believes in, what MMM looks at. Let's go. Alright? Now, the next slide says the ideology of MMM. What does MMM believe in? What drives MMM? What makes MMM what it is? Well, the first one says the vision of MMM is to create a financial system in which people all over the world consolidate their funds and take charge of their own financial destinies. I'm talking to you, and I want you to take your financial destiny in the palm of your hands, not in the hands of the banks, not more in the hands of insurance companies, no more in the hands of pension funds. No, in your own hands. At any time you wish to have your money, you can always get that money available for that need you're looking to solve. The next one says the ideology of MMM is to crash the current slave-holding financial system, causing what we call or term financial apocalypse. We want to crumble it all. The unfair financial system, we want to crash it so as to create a new one. The next point says to create a new financial system that is fair and honest to all. What we have right now is not fair at all. Imagine a situation where 95% of the wealth in the world is domiciled in the hands of 5%, whereas the 95% that actually work hard for it get nothing. They just struggle for the remaining 5%. Is it fair? It's not fair at all. The next one says MMM seeks to connect people of different ideas, nationality, and belief through a community where they assist each other in times of need. How about you? I know you seek to have friends, to have neighbors, to have shoulders to cry on in time of need. Well, this is a community where you could do that, where you could run to someone from far and near, someone in Ghana, someone in Zimbabwe, someone in South Africa, someone in USA, someone in Russia, and get financial help in time of need. Maybe you want to buy a car, or you want to buy a house. You can even connect someone for a job somewhere, or for a bigger business deal or contract, you make it happen. This community provides that opportunity. The next point is to create a new orientation that people don't really need to owe much money, but to just have the consciousness that they own it. This is what the community is all about. I don't have money, but I have the consciousness that I have a pool of money that anytime, any day I need money, I could just dip my hands in and take stashes of cash from that system. This is what MMM is. And we should join. So let's go to the next slide. The next slide talks about how does it work? How does this system work? What are the terms it uses? Well, the first thing is that if you've made up your mind, I believe by now, with all these little explanations, you must have made up your mind. If you've made up your mind, the first and next thing you must do is to visit our website, www.nigeria-mmm.net. It will take you to the registration page. Now, after you've registered, by filling some critical forms, important forms, which will give us your biodata, it will produce or provide you with a PO, what is called a PO. The PO is called a personal office. It's your own online office where you undertake certain activities that concerns the community, including get help and provide help. What is get help? Get help is actually when you convert your system currency, which is called MAVRO, into what we call the cash, the physical cash. That's when you get help. That's when another participant will actually pay some money, some cash into your account when you need it. But you can't get help except you first of all provide help. Hello, are you there? Now, what is provide help? Provide help is when you convert your own intended cash donation into the system currency called MAVRO. That is provide help. Alright? That is done. So the next point is, by this, you are given an online personal office. Like I said, you get a personal office. You log into it every morning to check your orders. The third one says, through your PO, you acquire MAVRO. That is, through your personal office, you acquire MAVRO. You convert your intended cash donation into the system currency called what? MAVRO. And it starts growing instantly. Like magic. But it's not magic. That's how the system works. It's to encourage you to continue in the system. The next one says that once you've provided help, you've clicked on the button in your PO called PH button or provide help button. It creates an order for you. And this order is going to be included on the queue by the system administrator. Now, it will take some time, maybe some days or weeks, for you to be matched to provide help, to actually donate to another participant. Once that time arrives, you will be matched. And once you are matched, you must, I put that part, must. Why? Because if you don't provide help to the participant will not get help. And you would have been defaulting. Once you default, you definitely be blocked from the system. The security of the system is too tight that nobody defaults. Okay? That is it. So once you are matched, you must make sure you provide help within the allotted time. That is it. Now, after you must have provided help, you are required to take some certain steps to ensure that your effort was not in vain. What are those efforts? For one, you pick up your evidence of payment, which the system calls POP, and you upload it on net to that order box and paste it there for the system administrator to see, and also for your receiver to confirm payment. And once that is done, which will take me to the next point, the recipient will go to his system to confirm you down there. That is done there, and you are now eligible. That's my next point. Once you have done this, you are now eligible to get help. When At this point in time, it's your own decision. The system recommends 30 days before you get help so that your 30% MAVRO is going to be complete. But if you decide to get help before then, it's all your choice. Okay? That is how it works. You're now eligible to get help. And after that, you click on the Get Help button and the system matches you with someone to give you help in the next couple of days. That settles it. Once you are matched, every matching takes a duration. Once that duration gets to that point, it must be completed. That is how secure this system works. Many people doubt the security of the system, but I want to tell you it's very secure. Right, that takes me to the next slide, which says rules. Rules of participation. There are rules. Every organization has rules. This one has rules. That is what makes it very interesting. That is what makes it very effective. It is not just, it's not a scam. Some people think it's a scam. It's not a scam. It has provided a whole lot of security to make sure that you, the participant, you have a safe participation. Right? The next one, which is the rules of participation. Number one says, you must be a honest person. Are you honest? I know you are. Yeah. Kudos to you. I know you are an honest person. So the first thing is from your heart of hearts. You must be honest. That's number one. Number two, you must provide help only with your spare money. Don't be too greedy and you take the whole money that you are meant to use for maybe to pay a school fees, to pay a house rent, and you pledge it for donation. And maybe before you are matched, your landlord comes knocking on your door and says, pay me my money, and you take the money and pay, and when the order arrives for you to donate, and in time too, right? Like I've said, provide your help, and in time too, right? That's the rule of this participation. You must fulfill your PH orders, and in time too, you must confirm payment once you get help, right? Once you get help, make sure you confirm the person so that they don't create anxiety, unnecessary anxiety. Next one says, don't try to play smart. Many people try to do that, opening multiple accounts. It's not fair to the system. The system wants us to be fair to each other. So don't create multiple accounts. I'll leave the remaining opportunities for others to join too. Right? Now the next one says you must check your PO regularly. It's very important. Check your orders, your PH orders, or your Get Help orders so that you can confirm in time or provide help in time. That's right. Now the next and the final slide says, number one of it, these are the benefits. You don't just participate for nothing. There are benefits. Number one is that you get registration bonus of between $20 to $100, depending on the amount you provided help with. If you provide with a lesser amount, you get registration bonus that is less. If you provide with a higher amount, let's say $1 million, you get $100 as your registration bonus. Now, the next one says you are also entitled to earn 30% monthly. It's not an interest, please. It's not an interest. The system doesn't pay you interest. It's just an encouragement to make you to continue to participate. Alright? We don't deal in money, we deal in MAVROs. Alright? You earn 30% extra MAVRO on top of the MAVRO you pledged to give into the system. Right? Next one says you also earn extra bonus of 10%, right? On top of every contribution from the persons you refer to the system. Try and bring in people, work hard, bring in people under you, and they will make you grow. Alright? And next one says your commitment to the system makes you a guider and gives you what is called a guider's bonus, 5% from each contributor. Alright? Make yourself grow, make yourself a leader, grow your structure, and you will earn more for it. The next one says if you lost the dream, if you have, right? The last one says, through MMM, you can live your dreams. Welcome to the team. I want to welcome you especially, and I want you to be part of this team. So visit the last point, which is our website, as stated on the slide. And I'll see you on the other side of a better life. Welcome.